I'm back, you're back, hey, we back. Welcome everyone to this episode on the Ultimate Sports TV, guys. I want to congratulate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on winning Super Bowl 55 as Tom Brady gets his 7th Super Bowl ring and gets more Super Bowls in this one than any NFL franchise ever. It also proves again in this one that he is the undisputed GOAT in all of football. As the Buccaneers handed it to the Chiefs, Tom Brady had a great game, made some great plays, and put up some great stats, and he won Super Bowl MVP. But I'm here to tell you that I think someone else should have won it, and that answer will surprise you, or maybe it won't, because it shouldn't surprise anyone. But before I get into who that is, make sure you subscribe to the Ultimate Sports TV, because if you are not subscribed, you're missing out on so much, because this is the hot spot. Get lots and lots of time from the Ultimate Sports TV spot with NBA and NFL content. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and join the TUS TV squad. Also, please make sure you like this video for me, share this video and YouTube channel, then comment down below your reaction to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning Super Bowl 55 and Tom Brady getting his 7th ring. But now let's jump into this topic. Who was the real Super Bowl MVP of Super Bowl 55? Now, yes, the Super Bowl MVP is an individual award, but I think it should have gone to the unit that had a group effort, an outstanding group effort this whole game. And I think it should be Todd Bowles in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense did play outstanding and they played amazing, but I am going to go on the record and say this. I think if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers replaced this defense with a middle of the pack defense and did not have this defense making life tough on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense, I don't think they win this game. They simply just made life hard on one of the greatest offenses of all time. And they did it, and they were the #1 reason of why the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl, in my opinion. They did an amazing job scheming for this team and did something no one else has ever been able to do in a while, other than the New England Patriots in 2018. No one ever has really been able to do this to the Chiefs. And in the biggest game of the year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense did it and act like the best defense in all of football. They simply came to this game with an excellent game plan that no one expected and executed it perfectly. I mean, how do you hold one of the most greatest offenses of all time to no touchdowns and 3 field goals, which converted to 9 points? An offense with Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Le'Veon Bell, Darrell Williams, and Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback. How do you hold them to no touchdowns and 9 interceptions? They simply threw them off their game. Again, I say, no touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes threw 2 interceptions, and they simply locked down Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. They did the dang thing in Super Bowl 55. They did what they needed to and were simply just more physical than the Chiefs. The game plan that they had for Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill was simply just incredible because they doubled them both all game long and were physical with them, and whenever they got into the same area for Patrick Mahomes to have his first read on, they zeroed in on them both and had at least 5 players around them the whole time. And by the time Patrick Mahomes was trying to get to his 3rd and 4th progressions, they were already at him, getting pressure on him and about to get a sack and being way too physical and way absolutely incredibly physical with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and had a great game plan coming in for Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. It was simply amazing. They got good field position for their offense time and time again, and they just were amazing. They came up with a great game plan and played very, very physical enough to be the #1 reason why they won Super Bowl 55. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting, but I think this was one of the greatest defensive performances of Super Bowl history, all time in Super Bowl history. How do you hold one of the greatest offenses of all time to 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 9 points, which came off of 3 field goals? They didn't allow them in the end zone once and had them settle for 3 points and made sure their offense got on the field and played more physical and got them good field position. How do you do that? It is simply one of the greatest defensive performances of all time in the Super Bowl. And the pressure that they got on Patrick Mahomes was really the key, because that's what you have to do if you want to have a chance for the Chiefs offense to win. Get pressure on Patrick Mahomes and get get more physical and more tough with them, because if you do that, you give your offense good field position and you will make life tough for Patrick Mahomes, and that is very hard to do, because when you do it, you are going to have your way, and that is what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did in this one. They were simply more physical and they got pressure on Patrick Mahomes, and that was the key. This whole game from start to finish, they made Patrick Mahomes play one of the worst games of his career. They made him play like horse crap the whole game. It was horrible. They made Patrick Mahomes actually look like human. They made Patrick Mahomes one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and the guy who is already in his prime in his 4th season and still has so much to go and has looked dynamic for his whole career. They made him look like human this game. This defense had Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill dropping passes. I'd also like to tip my hat to the Buccaneers linebackers, because although Travis Kelce did have a pretty nice game, they had him at times just paralyzed. They just had him at times just awed by the way they were covering him at times, and I liked how they got pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes had nearly 500 yards of running away from pressure. Those are not rush yards, but they're the amount of yards he had to run away from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pass rush and the pressure that they were getting on him. That's part because of the Chiefs not having their tackles, but that's also because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pass rush showed up when it mattered most. They had Patrick Mahomes running around almost every single play, and I applaud them for that. Again, this is one of the greatest performances from defense in Super Bowl history of all time, simply because they showed up and they shut down one of the greatest offenses of all time. They played more physical, had guys like Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill dropping passes, and even had Chiefs commentator fan Tony Romo shut up. He wasn't raving about the Chiefs like he always was. They had him shut up the entire game. This defense played that great to have Tony Romo stop Chiefs fanning over this team in the Chiefs. But this defense just played out of their mind. They played amazing, and again, I say they played one of the greatest games in Super Bowl history of all time, simply because they shut down one of the greatest offenses of all time. And I am very, very, very proud of this defense, and they are the real Super Bowl 55 MVP, guys. Give your real Super Bowl 55 MVP in the comment section below, or if you think it's still Tom Brady. But I am very, very impressed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, guys. Again, give your opinion in the comment section below. This is Malik Hicks, aka the Ranker of the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. Peace out, and I'll see you in my next one.